Hey, it's Brook. What's going on? I got something fun to do. I'm going to try to show you the chords to a song called Freebird by Leonard Skinner. I'll tell you a little story about it later, but let's just check out the chords. What I would do if I was teaching this to somebody, I'd start with a G chord, just give it a... We're going to go kind of like whole notes. G chord, of course, you know it's middle or index, middle, ring, pinky. Okay, then you're going to go to a D. Except this D has your thumb on the 2nd fret, 6th string. Wrap around. If you can do it, just try it. And then we'll go to E minor. One more. And then we'll do an F. Just play any F that you can. I'm going to do this right now. Probably something later. And then go to C. Then a D. And one more D. So we're going to repeat that. But now, if that thumb business is giving you a hard time, just relax. Come around and try it again. And, if you don't get it today, try it tomorrow. And just keep hitting it. Eventually, your thumb will find that spot. Here's a problem. Sometimes people will put the guitar like this, and then, they're just... You got to have it up... Oops. Yeah, you got to have the guitar up kind of straight here like this. Then you're not cranking around. So just let your thumb rest there. It's just like a hook. And then you make a D. It's really easy. Eventually. But, okay, here's another trick. When you go from G to D, keep your ring finger in place. G and D. E minor, I'm going to try to get you to use middle and ring. F, you can do the big bad bar chord, or just the little F major 7, or the regular F, or an F with 5 strings, or do we mention the bar chord? Any F that you want to do, I don't care. Then you got a C and a couple of D's. And when you go back to G, keep that ring finger in place from D to G. Ring finger stays. Okay, so now if we bring in timing, I'm going to try doing the whole notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Whole notes. Whole notes are kind of relaxing. But of course you're saying, hey man, there's more to the song. Yes, but remember, there might be piano playing in there. So we're making space for all that piano stuff. So not playing a lot is actually very cool sometimes. But if you don't have a piano, you might want to do more. And we can just have fun. We can have fun playing with timing or note values. Let's do half notes. So that means 2 beats per chord or measure. Let's just try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. What am I doing? I'm spacing out reading comments here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Half notes. And then we can do quarter notes, which will be 1 strum per beat. So it'll be like 1, Yes, it does not quite sound like the record, but we're just having fun. I'm making sure everybody, you know, if the song is, if you're not used to switching chords, which a lot of my students cannot switch chords fast enough. So, you know, doing whole notes, half notes, quarter notes is a way to kind of incrementally work your way towards a more groovy sound. So if you're going to do, now, if I was going to play the song without, well, let me back up. Notice I wasn't just smacking the strings, but I was kind of, you know, raking gently. 2, 3, 4. You know, just like lay those chords out in a beautiful way. Don't just slash, bash, crash, and trash. Or spank them or rip them or anything. Just make them kind of soft at this point. Eventually you might increase the intensity. Yes, I know all about that. But also, backing off while you're just getting warmed up is pretty cool. So, now if I was going to play that live, I might do finger picking or more of a picking pattern, but let me do it more of a strummy thing. Let's see what I do. Like, so that was more like down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, which we teach that on this channel a lot. That's kind of a default. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down. If you've watched this channel for a while, you're like, is he really saying that again? Yeah, sorry, but it is a common thing with their students every day. You know, I'll find a student that is trying to play a song and they're trying to, you know, fix their strumming, and I'm like, well, here's a good pattern. That is in my chord book on page 2. I do have a chord book on page 2. It's got some strum patterns. It actually has all these. Number 1 is whole notes, 2 is half notes, 3 is quarter notes, 4 is eighth notes, and then number 8, I think, is the down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So that's in my chord book. They're $20. I'll be glad to send you one if you want to study chords. That would help me out. I do have a link in the description. You can check out on eBay or just email me, hooverguitar@yahoo.com. All right. Or just follow my channel, whatever. But I'd love to send you a book. So if you want, now, let's say you don't have a piano and you want to play it kind of expressively, you could go. Some sort of a do 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. On every chord, you're picking eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Annoying, isn't it? But that's what music does. It just keeps. It's relentless. So I'm picking, like I'm going. Something like that. I think I meant to hit the 3rd string, but I hit the 4th string. It sounded pretty cool. You're just picking dot 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 dot. Start with the bass note, then hit like. So I did 6th string, 3rd string, 2nd string, 3rd string. Oops. 1st string, 2nd string, 3rd string, 2nd string. On that D, I'll do a, that's like a D suspended 4, D suspended 4 to D. Da 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 da. That's like a, just in the chord. That's just how I hear it. And you know, I'm just making stuff up. I just do, you know, I'm not going to play exactly like the record. I don't even know what that is. But, because I don't really play with piano players that much, so I just kind of make my own sound. So that's like, you know, you can do it any way you want. But, you know, the verse, and then eventually it tags it F, C, D, and this bird will never change, F, C, D, and this bird will never change, whoa, 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 and this bird you cannot change, back into the, you know, main thing, until you get to the big rock and roll solo, which is G, B flat, C, and that is a super jam. You're going to go G, B flat, C, or you can think like bar chords. Yeah, it's going to be kind of lead guitar land at that point going out, but you know, your G bar chord, B flat, you know about those, right? Index and ring, and the C or C bar chord, or you could go and just go crazy on, you know, just lock in with the drums. It's actually precisely done. It's all kind of worked out. It's not just random jamming. It's really, Leonard Skinner was super precise and super good, super well rehearsed. And so if you really want to play that song completely, you'd have to actually have somebody that can do the lead guitar part, which I used to try to do it, but I just did it as a jam. We just went crazy and played as long as we wanted and kind of made up our own thing. We had two lead guitar players when I was in high school, and we would just kind of like duel and play the solos together and kind of sort of like sync up on some licks, and then we kind of counter play each other or echo back and forth, or just kind of go divergent and just like make a big mess. And it was wild and it was crazy and it was cool. We didn't care. And eventually we go like, let's go boom, boom, chaka, chaka, boom, boom, chaka, chaka, boom, boom, doom, boom, 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 boom. You know, and we play it like at keggers and meadows and parties for like a bunch of, you know, older people. And we just rip it to shreds, kind of. The best we could. I've got some tapes of it. I gotta like bounce those down again, check them out. But anyway, the story about the song, I've probably told it too many times, but it's kind of funny. My next door, my neighbor, Kirk, had a big brother named Al who was a few years older, and he would always buy the latest albums. And he's like, and he would always say, hey, you guys, come here and listen to this new record. Only he would say it more like, he would order us, line up, march up the stairs, sit down, listen to the record. He kind of like, you know, he didn't really mess around. He's like, kind of like, he would just tell us to go. Sit down, listen, shut up. And then he said, there's a song called Leonard Skinner. There's a song by a band called Leonard Skinner. It's 14 minutes long. And we go, man, first of all, dude, there ain't no band called Leonard Skinner. Second of all, there ain't no song that's 14 minutes long. And he's like, shut up. And then he played it for us. I always had my guitar, carried it around, and I just listened. I picked it up. I learned it first time I heard it. You know, I did a slide. You know, I followed it. I didn't have it memorized, but I knew I could follow it. And I'm like, sure enough, that song's pretty long. So then we just started playing it. And then, you know, it's just kind of the way it was back then in the 70s, man. So here we are talking about it. It's a good strum-along song, so I apologize for talking so much. But you can also finger pick it like... There I was doing a pull-off. Pull-off. Pinky. Pull-off. So, yeah, just do it your own style. Have fun with it. I will break that song out at... I used to go to open mics and stuff, or co-host them, and people would yell, "Freebird!" I'm like, you want Freebird? I'll play Freebird. And I don't think they really wanted me to play it, but I did. So don't... Be careful if, you know, somebody's trying to be a clown and request Freebird. They might get it, so... You might want to just, and I'll do like a 20-minute version of it too. And people are like, ugh. Or whatever. Man, you get what you ask for sometimes. All right, well, it's like 100 degrees here in Iowa. I got in like 1,000 steps today. I finished the drums on a new album. On Wednesday, and I'm just checking all the tracks, making sure I dig it, and I'm going to a rehearsal for my Stones tribute act tomorrow morning early, and then my gig tomorrow got canceled, so I'm really happy about that. I don't have to play. That's cool. And then Sunday we play at a big ballroom with my duo, so everything's reasonably okay. Everything's manageable in my world. I hope it's going okay for you. Forgive me for talking too much, but I just have fun with this, and thank you for being there for me. And if I can do anything for you, let me know. I'll try, but I don't always get around to it. All right. Have a good night. Thank you.